This house looks like any family home, full of toys, games and love. But it is also full of violence from a child to her parent. It's hard to watch as the 11-year-old girl bites her mum's arm. She is neurodiverse with ADHD and additional needs. This is part of her violent and uncontrollable rage.
You are not biting me!
That point there, she's gone past any reasonable thoughts.
And why did you feel you needed to video these things that were happening?
Because I don't think, unless you hear it, that you believe it's happening.
This Merseyside mum has been the victim of child-on-parent violence for years, behind closed doors. How bad has it got, the violence, at its worst stages?
My sister has come in to hit the house as I've been held up against the wall. She's ripped my clothing. She's punched me in the face. She kicks. Kicking with her shoes on is one of her things as well. So I've had bruises all down my legs.
I ended up curled in a ball in the corner of our utility room whilst he kicked and punched and verbally assaulted me. He did it for over an hour and only stopped when he heard my husband's car pull into the drive.
This mother from Cheshire is another parent suffering domestic violence at the hands of her child. Her son is believed to have suffered trauma before being adopted at a young age. He has no additional needs, but at 13 is a continual threat.
He picked up a wooden chair. He was trying to smash the window. He would then, he broke a picture frame. He threatened to cut himself, but said actually what he wanted to do was to kill me with it.
Both women have been sent on parenting courses and say they feel blamed for their children's behaviour.
That level of anger from a child, you don't want to admit it to other people because you feel like you failed. It's embarrassing. You know, the amount of comments I've had of people saying, I'd never let my child talk to me like that.
We literally bounced from organisation to organisation trying to seek help, and when you do that for months and months on end and nothing's forthcoming, you give up. Even when the police were involved, he would just laugh it off and say, well, I'm still here, so obviously nobody is going to do anything about it.
Figures from Parental Education Growth Support, or PEGS, who offer help to parents, show a 70% increase in referrals to their service. In Greater Manchester and Merseyside, it's gone from 10 referrals in 2023 to 50 last year. In Lancashire, it went from 19 to 54. But in Cheshire, where the group has been targeting their training, referrals are the highest, from 67 to 151. Sefton Women and Children's Aid is one of the few domestic abuse groups in the North West to have a specialist team dealing with child-on-parent violence, and it too has seen an increase in the demand for their services.
You have to educate professionals to recognise it and understand that it's not just naughty children and it's not a parenting issue. There are other issues. So it's about, and also educating the parents, and that's what our programme would do.
Now, I know every family is different, but is it possible to talk about the causes of this violence in the home?
There could be an element of domestic abuse between parents, or there has been in the past, and it's a symptom of that, or they've witnessed issues. So it could be learned behaviour and things like that. It could be other issues. Sometimes there's neurodiverse reasons for that. There's some children that've got additional needs, so that could come into what's going on. It can be a number of things. It could be that they're struggling at school and being bullied outside of the home, and that's the only place that can come out, because to them it's a safe place.
These mothers are continuing to fight for awareness for their children and for their own safety.
I love him so much, but I'm scared of him.
She's a very easy child to love, but not an easy child to like sometimes. But yeah, I have to be there for her, because if I'm not, who will be?
Jennifer Buck, ITV News.